that, by the way.
Oh,
for City Trial.
Unlocking everything?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I heard about it. I really want to check it out.
It's so great that they just go, yeah, so here at the beginning of the run, we're just going to like power up one Kirby, and the other one is going to sit in some lava and do nothing. And then the other Kirby's going to die on top of him, and he'll get even stronger. And then we'll just keep doing that until they're crazy strong. And speaking of crazy strong, here's a big penguin with a big hammer. KilogramHours on the Dedede up against Chicago's #1 in ATATA and that Ness. Going on to Smashville, which, you know, back in the day when that platform moved, taking a Ness to Smashville was an unconscionable decision. But now here we are with that big center platform. Dedede loves playing around that, especially once you can get your stage control and throw out that Gordo. But this is the hard part for Dedede, getting that first hit in and actually getting your whole game plan rolling.
Yeah, well, my controversial opinion is that if the players in the TOs weren't scared, the platform would be moving. But here we are, that's neither here nor there as we get to our game 1 and the first stock disappearing as well. 0 to death, by the way.
And we could see another one, too. It's had a 47 seconds of immaculate gameplay. And down smash, great SDI right there by KilogramHours to actually get the ledge grabbed. Not actually going to get tossed off stage by the yo-yo entirely. And now one up tilt. Like, literally, this is all it takes for somebody like KilogramHours to start going hard in the paint, because once Dedede gets you a disadvantage, it's really hard to get out, especially as a floaty character like Ness.
Yeah, but that's the one thing about like Dedede mains in general. They are going to just practice every matchup they possibly can. They're not going to play another character. They're just going to play Dedede. Oh, and they're going to do it, you know, whatever they need to.
The Dedede mains are Dedede soul mains.
Yeah.
We had somebody drop like Shulk and Terry in my region, and he was like, you know, trying to win. He's playing good characters. And he was like, no, Dedede's just my soul main. And then he started playing way better.
Yep.
It was like, no, you have to understand, some people are just built for this character.
Like, character specialists, they're going to find a way. It doesn't matter what it is. They're going to find a way to play the matchup. Like, for instance, I saw one guy make a tweet, and it lives in my head rent-free because it's so true. It's like, when you fight, like, you'll know exactly how good at the game you are when you fight Chunky Kong or Jaja.
That's true.
They are the ultimate litmus test of, do you know your character? Do you know how to play this game? Because those are character specialists through and through, and they lab everything.
And it's like, in theory, your character should probably do fine against DK or Kirby.
Yeah.
But these guys know their characters, so how much are you studying?
Yep.
And
because like,
don't blame me for not knowing.
But that's that is part of it. But like, again, it's a character you need to recognize because they have like, what a tech! Oh my!
I was okay. So that one was untechable.
Yeah.
I don't know how the first one was techable.
It's just, you know, believing in your character, believing in yourself. It's just, you know, the life of a low tier. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Date by O, you know?
Indeed. You can have that one. Ooh, I love the down throw to set up the tech chase. Almost all the time, DDDs are going to go for just basically throw them off stage, or you'll do the up throw to set up for some kind of combo. But knowing that that big center platform is right there for KilogramHours, I love pulling out that down throw right there.
Yep.
We'll see if the Jet Hammer comes out again.
Wow, okay, actually, so keep in mind, ATATA had to get right off that ledge because the Gordo was actually getting stuck to the stage. So, like, if he just sat there, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, hey, you're just going to get hit by it. So, great recognition from ATATA. But this game should be over here pretty soon. ATATA doing it. Oh, wait,
yeah.
Okay, great recovery from Kilogram.
Dedede, see, if you're a real Dedede main, you burn all 5 jumps there and then land with the back here anyways. Ooh, okay. Ness off stage. Really hard to get blast zoned, and with the armor, yes, holding down to go past the ledge to make sure that you don't get too framed by that down smash. He knows that ATATA has been honing in on that timing. That's my fire now.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind it was the aerial version, so he just shoots it straight down at his feet. It's like he's spitting at you.
Yeah.
Do it. But anyway, first game down. Very strong showing here from ATATA, definitely showcasing the power of Ness and what he does to big body low tier characters.
Oh yeah. I mean, Ness getting one hit is a recipe for disaster against basically anybody except for, like, I don't know, Puff. Like, she can probably get out with only like 2 or 3 hits. But a character like Dedede, I mean, you saw at the beginning of that game. ATATA got the first hit, 77% instantly. Part of that is the heavy tax.
Yeah.
Part of that is just that Ness's hitboxes are crazy.
Yeah. That's the thing that I think a lot of people kind of forget about Dedede, is like, he's basically a heavy shorty, and some people kind of forget about that because you know, he doesn't have a sword, so, you know, they don't think about that mentality. But, like, you know, his forward air, his back air, his forward tilt, like, up air, those are all, like, really big disjoints. The problem is, like, when you're dealing with a character who's a constant moving hitbox like Ness, you got to be a lot more careful about when you're just kind of throwing moves like that out.
That is the best way to describe the issue that KilogramHours will face in this matchup. Is that Ness is a constant moving hitbox. I love the way you put that because
I've always described this character like that. That's exactly what he is.
He's got fast startup and very little end lag, and it's not like his hitboxes are like super negatively disjointed or anything. In fact, if anything, most of them are in fact disjointed. Didn't used to be the case, but it sure is now. And you see it putting in the exact same work that we saw at the beginning of that game one to the tune of 70%. Now we'll see if KilogramHours gets to play the game.
Bring back melee Ness. You know,
make him bad?
Bad, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I really want here. I'm sick of this character.
I'm so shocked that people are still able to play Ness because I always just assume, like, okay, dang, okay.
I don't know what happened there.
I know that back throw is strong, but that's Dedede.
Yeah.
All right, I'm shocked. Look, I always figured that Ness is a character that's like, yeah, he's going to play exactly like Ness does in every other game for the first, like, 6 months of the game. He's going to be very strong. Like, Austin did super well at the start of Ultimate. I wasn't surprised. I was like, okay, yeah, it's Ness. Of course he's going to be good. But then this character just, like, kept doing stuff.
Yep.
And you've got, like, the magnet combos. And I'm like, wait, is there more?
I mean, that's just kind of the thing is, like, there's always, like, going to be a kid in any region, any part of the game, any new game. They're like, hey, I'm going to play this Ness kid because he's a kid who has, like, magic powers. That's really cool to me.
Yeah, I wish I was a kid with magic powers.
And then those kids don't play any other character ever again. They're like, I'm cool with playing this kid. I like this guy.
Ooh, I don't know if ATATA was a little scared of just that Gordo felt like he needed to activate the Thunder early. Clearly not scared of closing out his edge guards.
Yeah, definitely not. I think it was just because Ness does have some pretty, I would say, generous magnet hands, and I think it was just a case of like, I think I grabbed this ledge. That's all it was.
He does have magnet hands, which is down special.
Yeah, actually, literally.
Don't laugh at that. You're supposed to be angry.
Nah, dude. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it.
All right. I'll take credit.
Because now I feel like it's like you're asking me to yell at you, and I'm not doing that.
No. You can't be too self-aware.
That's my problem. That's what my therapist tells me.
Hey, I'm aware of one thing right now, Skip, which is that ATATA is in a great spot. Another back throw anywhere near the ledge will be able to do it. I love the idea of trying to swat this fly out of the air, but it is just impossible. ATATA is going nowhere near those hitboxes.
See, that's what I've been wondering what we were going to see in any of those dash attacks. You know, if he was just a little bit lower, that Gordo definitely would have stopped his recovery.
Yeah. At the very least, interrupted it enough. Dude, the awareness to actually have the inhale out to not let that Gordo be a problem. Really good from KilogramHours. Here we go, though. Sour spot nair off stage. Nice positioning. That's one of the luxuries you get as Dedede, and that up tilt is pretty safe even from the back.
There we go. Forward air to kind of create. That's kind of been the story of this game for like the past minute or so. It's these two taking turns hitting each other, sending each other to the other side of the stage, and now it's my turn to edge guard.
And being very careful knowing that those Ness aerials off ledge are particularly potent. But KilogramHours still needs to clean up the second stock and then take a whole third one, but won't get the opportunity. Just a quick kick, that forward tilt, enough to seal out that game number 2 with ATATA. Like, got slowed down there. KilogramHours really brought that pace into what I would more expect from a Dedede. But at the end of the day, ATATA's just too good. By the way, can I just point out that KilogramHours looks like the red engineer from Team Fortress 2 right now?
Yeah,
I just see, like, the hat with the exact right color. It looks like you've got the red shirt with the overalls on. Building a Gordo.
Building a century.
Teleporter going up.
Teleporter down.
We need a dispenser right here.
Spy sapping my century. You kids don't know anything about that.
If anybody has complaints in Twitch chat, save them. We going to game number 3, Town and City, so still on the Animal Crossing type beat, but giving KilogramHours a little bit more space to work with. And I do understand the methodology behind sticking to Smashville, right? If you get that first hit, the theory is that your opponent is easier to send off stage on Smashville, and then it's easier to keep them there. That's what Dedede wants to do. He is the ledge trapping character. But the problem is actually doing anything once you get hit once. Now he's going to have a bit more room to work with.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely kind of get the mentality of having more room to work with. But okay, another great tech, but man, ATATA is just smothering them. That first like minute and a half, or just minute in general, or like 30 seconds, I don't know. Time's weird. It was KilogramHours just above ATATA, just trying to find a way like to jump on, and ATATA's just like, I'm just gonna keep you juggled here. Like you either go to the left or right and try to find a way to land, or I'm just gonna keep racking up damage. And that's exactly what ATATA did and took advantage of it. And that's why we're kind of also in a 2-0 scenario here with one stock down already.
Yeah, this has sort of been just the theme of it, is that ATATA will come out of the gate swinging, and the question is KilogramHours ready for the heat that is going to be brought? So far, I mean, it is just path of destruction from ATATA. We do see that, like, again, the space is coming in pretty clutch for KilogramHours, right? Being able to actually utilize those jumps to maneuver away from the Ness. And ATATA just taking that one to the noggin.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Gotta be careful here. Finds a way down. Okay, down throw, up to the up air, and that is definitely going to be able to take that stock. Great pickup from Kilogram. Definitely needed this.
A DI trap for sure. A lot of people, again, expect that up throw, right? You're going to try to DI, I believe, to make the Dedede think about whether or not you're going to throw out that up air, but actually got the combo because of the mixed up DI.
I just, the forward tilt kind of barely hit Ness, and you just see his head turn the other way. It's like, that did look like it hurt. I get it. But there we go. We got that pressure from ATATA,
Nice.
just continuing to stack up and create so many problems for KilogramHours.
I like the decision to use this top platform as an avenue of recovery. Going to be gone now, but it is in that range where Ness will kind of have to use his double jump to get a substantial hit on you. And, you know, even if he can reach you with something from a full hop, right, it's either going to only graze you, or Ness is going to have to really commit to go all the way up there, hover. So, again, I like the way that KilogramHours is taking advantage of the stage. And we got to shout it out, dude. These recoveries around the yo-yo are so good. He is using the armor as much as possible with that up B, and that up special, like, that's not automatic. If you just recover like normal, you're going to get launched off stage. So really good stuff from KilogramHours.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm definitely a fan of what's happening there, but the other side of it is I feel like ATATA's like, cool, I'll just rack up a little bit of percentage here, because what are you going to be able to do to kind of like really punish me here? So what I think, you know, KilogramHours might need to start doing is maybe go a little more aggressive on these recoveries, maybe try to find a way to punish ATATA for throwing out down smash, maybe like go a little bit lower, go above the ledge, land on him. Again, that's a high-risk move, but like maybe something you need to try here. You need to find a way to get a W underneath you.
Yeah, I think the problem is just that, like, I think ATATA has already shown, right, okay, you can do that once, but the timing of throwing out that smash attack, like you were mentioning, it's happening at a point where it's already going to be safe, even if you land the hits, even if KilogramHours armors through it. And because it's so early, even if he goes above the Ness, ATATA's probably going to have time to shield, spot dodge, roll out the way, whatever. Might end up with a safe landing depending on the positioning, but okay, ATATA is going for the fake outs right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good way to apply some pressure here. But what I do think Kilogram needs to start doing here is, especially when ATATA is kind of sitting on the ground in shield, he's trying to get the shield folks with landing there, which is a really popular option for a lot of DDDs. But I need to see more of that inhale to kind of punish that shield. It's a command grab, keep that in mind. You'll suck him right up and take him out, but man, we're going to get that fire into the double magnet turnaround into the back air to close that out. I mean, that's just kind of like a Ness special at that point, and ATATA is certainly a special player.
A typical Ness combo, but it never stops looking sick. And that, I think, is a good encapsulation of ATATA, who is playing this character to top of the abilities, right? Not really leaving anything on the table. Certainly saw not only familiarity with the matchup, but certainly familiarity with his own character. So ATATA with that 3-0. Going to move on in the bracket. I believe is the top seed, or one of the top seeds this weekend, at least the top seed locally.
Yeah.
I know that Riddles is also here. I know that the Buzz is also here, but ATATA's in that conversation for sure.
Yeah, we definitely have a few players. I don't know if AK's here. I think AK might also be here.
I haven't seen AK if he's here.
He's not.